Sometimes the thing that we need to do most to get what we need is get over ourselves for a second. I see this all the time with friends and clients, highly accomplished, intelligent people who are kind and generous and loving themselves that just tie themselves in knots because they're unwilling to ask for help. Usually this is happening because they're afraid they're going to be annoying or they don't want to bother people. A lot of them will attribute it to imposter syndrome. So when people, especially if they bring up imposter syndrome, but if I'm detecting any kind of insecurity, one of the things I like to guide people to do is conduct a small experiment just so they can get a rep at doing something uncomfortable in a low risk way. I've got a keynote talk about imposter syndrome, and I basically call it the brisket experiment whenever I'm talking about people trying to do things that are bigger. Basically, if you don't know how to do a brisket, buy one and cook it, and the worst thing you do is you've lost the price of a brisket in an afternoon. In this case, I wanted to go even smaller for myself because I am also trying to get better at asking for help. I'm a solopreneur, so I'm mostly in my business myself. And I'm also single, so I don't have anyone in my house to ask for help on a day-to-day basis. So what I did is I asked for a ride to the airport. And the way I did that was actually to put it out in the world. I didn't just pick one friend and call them and ask me to take me to the airport. I posted on Facebook on Saturday asking if someone would be interested in catching up while driving me to the airport on Tuesday, which is tomorrow. It took me 30 seconds to write the post, but it probably took me 15 minutes after I had the idea to actually get myself to do it. Anyway, I put that up, and wouldn't you know it, within less than 15 minutes, I had someone in my DMs offering to take me to the airport. And it wasn't like a best friend of the type that would help you hide a body if you needed to hide a body. It's just a guy that I've known for a long time. We're not super best friends. We've hung out a few times socially. We mostly have hung out at conferences, and we used to work at the same company. But we hold each other in high regard, and he said, hey, I retired recently. One of the perks is that I have a lot of free time. I'd be happy to take you to the airport. Even better, I had 2 other people offer to help me. So now I have backups, or I have people to maybe call on the next time I need a ride. The thing that's easy to forget is that people actually like helping. So if you can start treating the situation like an invitation for connection, instead of like you're bothering people, you never know what you can find. And also, fun fact, if you're not asking because you're worried about being annoying, that is actually not humility, it's ego. It's your ego getting in the way of just throwing something out there into the world. The worst case is that somebody says no, but if you don't ask, the answer is always no. If you do ask, you've got a shot.